This week it was revealed that the Kremlin actually sent a memo to the state-run propaganda networks in the country of Russia, urging them, which urging is a nice way to say demanding, that they play clips of Tucker Carlson's program on their programs, right? Hey, here is the most popular cable news talking head in the United States, which unfortunately is true. And he's out there, he's got the same enemies we have. He's condemning the actions of the United States. He's condemning NATO. So if we use this, put him on our broadcast, people over here might also think, well, hell, the Americans are on our side. We must be doing something right. Let me read a snip of this memo, translated, of course, into English. So here it is. It is essential to use as much as possible fragments of broadcast of the popular Fox News host Tucker Carlson, who sharply criticizes the actions of the United States and NATO, their negative role in unleashing the conflict in Ukraine, and the defiantly provocative behavior from the leadership of the Eastern countries and NATO towards the Russian Federation and towards President Putin personally. So a lot of folks have been speculating, a lot of folks on the left, of course, that, oh, look at how Putin is Carlson, look how Tucker Carlson is doing all this, doing Putin's bidding. Clearly, Russia's got something on Tucker Carlson. I don't believe that. I don't buy it for a second. Tucker Carlson is not an elected official, right? He's a talking head at Fox News. We've seen all the horrible things that he's done. Putin doesn't have anything on Tucker Carlson. That's not why he's been very pro-Russia, anti-US in his broadcasts. I mean, hell, you could say a lot of the same things for some people on the left that aren't actually on the left. They still claim to be, but they're not. They're out there condemning NATO and condemning the US and say, Russia did nothing wrong. Ukraine may have biolabs. Who knows? That doesn't mean they're in the pocket of Russia. That doesn't mean Putin has dirt on them. It just means that they're very stupid people that nobody should take seriously. That's what it means. I mean, hell, even Tulsi Gabbard had to come out this week after pushing the Ukraine biolab story for about a week and say, well, maybe I misspoke a little bit. I'm not saying they got biological weapons, but you kind of implied it. So yeah. Tucker Carlson is doing this because Tucker Carlson just feels like doing it. There's no rhyme or reason to what he does. It's either for ratings or because he's talking about a group that he genuinely hates, like immigrants. That's why he does the anti-immigrant stuff, because he just hates them. The pro-Russia stuff is just because, hey, why not buck the system? Why not go against this administration who I hate? So I'm going to say that they're bad and this side's not so bad. Because it's all about hate. Just depends on who he's hating on at the time. That's why Tucker does this. But at the same time, that's how propaganda works in Russia. As I explained, they want their own citizens to see this, again, most popular guy on cable news in the US condemning the United States, saying that no, the US is bad, NATO is bad. Bolstering the same talking points that the Russian government is putting out. That's why they put Tucker Carlson on their news outlets. It's not for all the people outside of Russia. It's for the people inside, to make them think that even those of us over here in the US think that Putin is doing something totally justified, when in reality, there's no justification for what Putin is doing to Ukraine. But you're not going to hear that from Russian state-controlled media, and they're hoping Tucker Carlson keeps it up because it's given them a lot of easy content to use for propaganda. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.